Hello, Epic friends. Welcome back for another reading in the book of Matthew. Grab your Bible, your comma journal, and a pen so that you can be writing down all the different aspects of comma that you see or hear while you're reading along or following along. If you need a refresher, you can use the comma quick start guide at the back of your journal, or there's a video up above to give you some helpful hints and tips on how to read comma and look for treats and specks. If you don't know what that is, check it out. All right, but we're going to get reading. Again, we're starting in Matthew 21, verses 1 through 17. All right. Jesus comes to Jerusalem as king. As they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethphage on the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent two disciples, saying to them, "Go to the village ahead of you, and at once you will find a donkey tied there, with her colt by her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, say that the Lord needs them, and he will send them right away." This took place to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet. "Say to daughter Zion, see, your king comes to you, gentle and riding on a donkey, and on a colt, the foal of a donkey." The disciples went and did as Jesus had instructed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and placed their cloaks on them for Jesus to sit on. A very large crowd spread their cloaks on the road, while others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. The crowds that went ahead of him and those that followed shouted, "Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest heaven." When Jesus entered Jerusalem, the whole city was stirred and asked, "Who is this?" The crowds answered, "This is Jesus the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee." Jesus at the temple. Jesus entered the temple courts and drove out all who were buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the benches of those selling doves. "It is written," he said to them, "My house will be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a den of robbers." The blind and the lame came to him at the temple, and he healed them. But when the chief priests and the teachers of the law saw the wonderful things he did, and the children shouting in the temple courts, "Hosanna to the Son of David," they were indignant. "Do you hear what these children are saying?" they asked him. "Yes," replied Jesus. "Have you never read, 'From the lips of children and infants you, Lord, have called forth your praise'?" And he left them and went out to the city of Bethany, where he spent the night. All right, read back through that. Take a look at the comma quick start guide. Look for repeating words and phrases, truths about God, something striking. There's a lot of things that might stand out to you in that passage. And then what is God saying? Put on your specs. If you need to know what specs is or what those things could be, take a look at your quick start guide or the video. All right, we'll see you back tomorrow.